Update you now on that breaking news we've been following throughout the morning. A woman currently trapped between two walls in an apartment complex in Southwest Columbia Street right here in downtown Portland. Crews have been working for the past 2 hours or so to set her free. Let's take you there live. KOIN Local 6 reporter Brent Weisberg at the scene. Brent, you've been watching all of this take place. What's the very latest?
Chad, good morning. We are at 12th and Columbia. This is the Gretchen Kafoury Commons. Right now, I'm going to step out of the way here and we can show you this live picture. Right now, we kind of have a lull in all the action. Things are starting to calm down right now, but this situation is very fluid, according to firefighters. What they did about 5 minutes ago, and you saw it here live, they were able to cut a hole in the wall. They were able to pull out, this is basically a square in this concrete here, and they were able to pull that concrete out and get better access to this woman who is trapped in between two walls here at 12th and Columbia. This woman has been trapped. As you can see this picture of her, new video of her that is taken. It shows that she is standing upright in between these two walls. Very precarious position right now. Firefighters tell us that she is talking with them. They are blasting heat down to her. They have also thrown down some very light blankets trying to keep her warm. We understand that neighbors heard her crying out for help early this morning around 3:40. They say that they called 911 when the first police officer got here. We talked with him and he said that he could not believe what he was seeing, this woman trapped in between these two walls. We talked with firefighters who immediately called out their urban search and rescue team. These are the type of equipment and personnel that they would use in an earthquake situation. So they have their jackhammers out here right now. They have ropes and ladders right now dangling over the woman, trying to secure her. We talked with firefighters about this rescue operation.
From the top, we can look down and see her, and she's conscious and talking to us. She's obviously very agitated, pretty cold. It's a cold night out. Unknown how long she was wedged in there before firefighters got the call, but we got the call about 3:46, and we've been here working ever since.
And as I mentioned, that woman right now is still talking to firefighters. We have a kind of a break in the action down inside this garage here at the Gretchen Kafoury Commons right now. Firefighters tell me that they are having to basically make up this rescue operation as it unfolds right now. Their first plan of action was to cut a hole into the concrete wall here so they could get better access to the woman. You can also see that they have this black tubing. It kind of looks like a large hose right now. We are told that they put that there so they were able to basically take out all the sawdust and all the debris that was flying out at this woman as firefighters were cutting this hole. We also know that they are putting some air oxygen down in there, and you can see that they have some wood right there. They are just trying to secure this wall to make sure that in the worst case scenario, nothing else happens to this woman and that she is safe right there. Again, firefighters say that they are talking to her and communicating with her throughout this entire rescue operation. Live in Southwest Portland this morning, I'm Brent Weisberg, KOIN Local 6.
Brent, I would imagine they're working to pull her through the holes that they've cut in the wall, not actually try and attempt to lift her vertically out. Is that correct?
Well, that's something we asked firefighters, and they said that they don't even know how they are going to rescue this woman yet. They said that because this situation is so fluid, they are taking this second by second for them. So that's what we saw them, and actually that's what they're doing right now. They're kind of meeting right now, trying to formulate their rescue plan to get this woman. But yeah, we would have to assume that this is the most logical way to get this woman out from the wall here is simply to pull her out. But we do know that firefighters are on top of the building here, the two buildings here, looking down at her, talking to her, and they have put some crews out there just in case they need to go in and get her.
And that video we saw of her, was that taken looking down into where she is, or was it, it almost looked like it was from, you know, maybe parallel from where she was? How was that captured?
Yeah, if we can play that video again, I can kind of walk you through it. That was taken at street level. Basically, it was a very small crack that one of the photographers were able to put a camera lens. We were not actually able to get our huge camera, so it basically looks like a cell phone video. It was a very small crack. It is street level. You are looking parallel to the woman, so that is that image. We tried to get an image from up top. We went inside one woman's apartment and we were looking down on the rescue operation. and we were not able to see this woman, but through this parallel view, we were able to see her. And as you just saw in that video, she was alert, talking with firefighters, moving, very cold. This rescue operation started around 3:50 this morning, and here we are already past 6:30, and this rescue operation continues. And you can hear behind me, they are now starting up their jackhammers again, trying to make more cuts into this wall to get access to this woman. Chad, we'll send it back to you.
All right, yeah, jackhammers and saws and a whole lot of other tools Portland Police using there. All right, Brent, thank you very much. We'll, of course, stay with this story. We'll bring you updates as soon as they come into our newsroom, and we'll take you back there live if they're able to free her here in the next 20 minutes or so. And don't forget, you can continue to follow the story on KOINLocal6.com as well as Facebook and Twitter.